Samone, I'm back, bitch, come test me. Y'all wanna hate, that's so ugly. Can't relate, that ain't my fault. What y'all have on last year, I bought. Competition, y'all just wishing to get my opinion, that's my mission. My first album topped the charts. Girl, be quiet so the show can start. M to the O to the N, say what? Side to the Mo to the knee, I'm her. I'm back. Bitch, Mona. Samone, Mona. Samone. M to the O to the N, say what? Side to the Mo to the knee, I'm her. Word. Going on, you it's Mo to the night. Yeah, and I'm the ghetto queen on this YouTube scene, keeping it oh so mean with the gangster lean girl. And I'm here to talk to you about Baddies Caribbean episode 7. I think that's 7 in Spanish. Yeah, Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. Right. Last night in Barbados. Girl. This particular episode was a little lukewarm, and what I mean by that is, like I said in prior episodes, or reviews rather, Natalie or her team of people that's all credited on this show don't know how to effectively build storylines for us to really give two Fs about these girls. So this particular episode was a little lukewarm, and it wasn't really giving much of anything. It was given unorganized, not unorganized, a waste of time conversations amongst the majority of the girls. But anyway, I'm going to talk about her. But before I talk about her, I need y'all to do me a favor and get your motherfucking snacks.
That's what the we talking about, how to learn catch that cat. Get the motherfucking snacks. What I need y'all to do, get the motherfucking snacks. Get the motherfucking snacks. Y'all don't know, now you motherfucking know how.
Now y'all know what I need y'all to do, right? Is to like this video, whore.
Like this video out. Like this video out. Click that thumbs button right here. Click that thumbs button right here. Click that, click that, click that, click that, click that thumbs button right here. I don't know what the fuck is that, but click it. I don't know what the fuck is that, but click it. Click that, click that, click that, click that, click that, click that, click that. Like this video out. Click that thumbs button right here. Wake up famous.
So we start off with Jayla Sapphire having a meaningless conversation. But Sapphire looked good in her white. She looked real good. I think they talked about men lifting up her suitcase, and they talked about the new girls, and Jayla said, I'm nicer than you, Sapphire. To me, both Sapphire and Jayla kind of the same. I mean, no shade. Tink and Slim have another meaningless conversation. They are really close, though. We find out that they're like sisters. Even though Chocolate Chip wants to be, Tinkerbell's sister, or they are sisters by blood, they look nothing alike. It's like comparing an elephant to a mouse, or a Nike sneaker to a potato chip. They don't look alike. They just don't. But whatever. Tink and Slim are close, and that's cute, I guess. But these conversations just don't go nowhere. We at the airport. Scotty can't find her passport. She starts crying. Child, someone finds her passport and they're able to leave. I don't know. I think this was made up, to be honest. I mean, maybe she did leave her passport, but I don't know. It wasn't given like a dun-dun-dun, what do we have to do to find it? It was just given, we're talking by the gate of the airport about Scotty's lost passport. Somebody needs to do something to save her. Next, they get on the private jet and Diamond gets on the PJ with them. I was confused when I saw this last week in the previews, the up and comments. But Natalie says that she split up Tinka and Diamond, and she wanted Diamond to ride with them because Tinkerbella has more friends on the opposite side. Slim and her sister, the potato chip. So, Diamond needed to be split up. So, okay, whatever. But it is cute. The two girls, the two groups of women flying in the PJ. And you know, the second PJ, even though it wasn't as upscale as the first one, it was a Zeus jet. Zeus has their own jet painted on or their own jet to pick up people. And that just goes to show these people got money. This network got money, honey. Got money. Girl. Congratulations to Lemon Pepper Wings. Congratulations. Jayla cries over her scar she has on her chest. And I'm thinking to myself, it's all because of Natalie. You've joined the bitches that got bit club. Because, you know, Natalie got bit by Red. And even though in this moment, Natalie doesn't really look like or like seems like she really cares about Jayla's plight. You know, Jayla is a pretty girl. And that's a part of her brand, being a pretty girl. Now to have this scar on her chest, girl, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. So, you know, I felt bad for Jayla. You know, but Gretchen wouldn't have got, her teeth would have been missing before she could bite on my chest. Because all I would have heard was the N-word. She got knocked in her mouth and all her fronts would have been gone. So she wouldn't have been able to bite me. She wouldn't have been close to my titty. I don't know why she was close. It was the lesbian acts. I couldn't understand why she was so close to the titty. But she would have got knocked. All her fronts gone. She ain't biting nothing but her gums. Right. Tinker makes a toast to sisterhood. And I'm like, oh, this is cute. They all look like they was laying on each other. And I knew one of them broads stunk. They had to have. Because all of them look hot and unbathed. You know what I'm saying? Girl, bye. Moving along past that one. They get to Puerto Rico. And they get to this building that's called a house in Puerto Rico, I guess. It looked like a condemned or old used to be hotel or whatever that they turned into. Well, not hotel, but yeah, one of them side street hotels in the foreign countries. Even though, you know, Puerto Rico is a part of U.S. territory. But anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. It was given late. And you mean to tell me they ain't got no better mansions in, you know, Puerto Rico? Come to find out, all the new replacements that were replacements, girl, they not really traveling with them, but they traveling with them. They not involved in the show, but they involved in the show just in case. What? So you mean to tell me you got Nunu and the other girls staying in the hotels and they not all in the house? That's whack. Why would I want to be on the show if I'm not going to be on the show? Right. I can understand that. I really didn't get that. That made no sense to me. But didn't nobody tell her to have all these bras anyway. Tink and Slim pick a room together. Chocolate Chip goes by herself. Biggie gets her own room, finally. Seki and Mariah share a room. At least that's what the edit look like. Natalie and Slim chat in her room, which is like the biggest. She got a 3-level unit in her room. And I mean, I guess it makes sense. She's the boss. She's the, you know, EP. So it makes sense. But Natalie and Slim chat. I liked Slim's pink wig. I thought it was really, really cute. I don't know why y'all was bothered by me, you know, shouting out Slim in the last review. I mean, she did what she needed to do, even though she walked away with a scratch on her cheek and a busted lip. She wasn't pussy. So, I mean, that's all I said about her. I mean, you know, and she pretty. And that's, you know, that's about it. But y'all was giving me too much about giving her too much. I reviewed the episodes as they episode. Right. So if Slim get on my nerves in episode 8, then my review won't be too great about her. And I'll be rhyming all of my time. And didn't know that she was a rapper, though. I guess she probably said that in the opening credits, but that's when I didn't know who she was and that she even existed. But she is a pretty girl. I just see her on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or something like that. I don't see her on Baddies. And when is she going to rap so we know that she does rap? Because this is the first time me hearing about it. Right. Slim addresses Diamond in this moment, and for a second I thought she was going to get Diamond together. But you know what? No one can manage to get her together. Diamond's going to say what she wants to say, do how she want to do, and move how she want to move. I mean, that's just what it is. This conversation was another meaningless conversation. Slim says she left the fight without a scratch, and the editors show her scratch and bust a lip. I thought that was shady. I felt like one of the editors was gay. Right. Natalie tells the girls Asian dollars coming. Diamond wants to know why Asian unfollowed her. These dumb storylines. This is what we get when we deal with baddies. Natalie still has Gretchen around, for dinner. She's coming to dinner, and they all want to talk to her just to make sure everything is cool. Like I said before, Natalie's not black. That's why she has this girl still on the show. She doesn't care about the girl saying the N-word. That's why the girl is still on the show. It's not affecting her. And, I could be like, oh, she's the producer. She got to produce a storyline. But no, she's just not black. Right. I said what I said. Callie and Gretchen talk. Now, this is the one time and the only time where two broads on Baddies Caribbean had an actual conversation, and I felt like it pushed the story along. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't feel, obviously it was forced because they were told to go speak near the balcony, but the conversation didn't feel forced. It was a legit conversation. And I appreciate Callie getting at her because, Gretchen says, I come from that. Callie says, you come from what? What you come from? Gretchen says, I come from black. I got black kids. My granddaddy black. I got a black man. I'm sorry, but Gretchen is slow. Callie tries to reason with her. Gretchen is still slow. Somewhere along the conversation, though, she surmised that she should apologize to the girls. But if you're going to continue to say the N-word around women that find it to be disrespectful, there's no point in apologizing. Gretchen is slow. If Gretchen says the N-word one more time on this show, it is going to be established that Natalie... Never mind, let me not say that. I'm not going to say that. The convo with Gretchen and Callie, like I said, was the best convo this season so far. Asian doll comes in. She's on the phone. Her titties are bigger than her. She talks about Mariah and that Mariah has an issue because during the George Floyd situation, Asian doll was posting music or something. I don't know. But these problems don't sound problematic to me. They sound personal. And I just don't understand why they're worthwhile to make it on the show. Nothing about Mariah calling out Asian doll for playing music during a George Floyd situation seems baddie to me. You know what I'm saying? Natalie has a house meeting again, and we already know that means bitch is about to fight or you're not getting paid. Diamond apologized to Tink for sneaking her. Finally, she's being an adult with a fucked up wig. And then Callie comes in kissing everyone. I'm like, oh, she really must want to be on this show. She making amends with everybody. But I kind of like Callie, so I don't know. She stood on business episode 1, beat the brakes out of Jelly episode, whatever that was. Callie tells everyone about Gretchen and that she's cool. Callie says, when I was being attacked, I connected with her. Callie says that she was offended by Gretchen and that Gretchen is looking to apologize. We'll see. Natalie mentions her bite mark from Red and she understands Jada's pain. Jada apologizes to Biggie. They hug it out. Gretchen and Chocolate Chip fight. Now, here's the thing. When Gretchen came in to even remotely try to attempt to apologize again, she excused her behavior by talking about how she felt in the moment. She didn't apologize sincerely about, offending people. She's still defending the fact that her saying the N-word is not racist and it is what it is from her perspective. It's not an apology, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You need to do better, whore. But anyway, I can't expect anything from someone that's slow. She's slow. Because for some reason, she thought she could beat up Chocolate Chip. Now, even though Chocolate Chip looked like a chocolate chip, she flung Meatball little ass over and started hitting her face. Girl, I don't know. But then again, that's probably why Chocolate Chip assaulted her. Because she felt that, Gretchen couldn't stand her ground because she's tiny. Right. I pegged Chocolate Chip. I pegged her, even though she acted like she was going to do something to Jayla, but she didn't. Girl, I want Meatball to fight somebody her own. Oh, she did. She fought Jay out and got beat up. Maybe she's not a punk. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to call her a punk for fighting Gretchen. She fought Jay out. Yep. And some of y'all think she won against Jay out. Y'all dumb. Ain't got no eyes and blind like Ray Charles. Anyways, leave your comments below. I love y'all. Later.
Boozy!